Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever official
The pilot episode
of Fuckled Up.
What the fuckles up, lads?
Oh, this is actually happening, and I'm actually a little bit freaked out by it.
She's scratching.
I'm actually like panic scratching.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the stress of this at all. I'm all about the hype, and none of me is ready for this.
I will smoke more fags for you. I will put my lungs in that jeopardy for you.
Oh, thanks. That's true love. True
Yeah.
love. Well, basically, this pilot episode is going to be completely based around kind of getting a feel for what we want to talk about.
Yep.
And kind of for everyone listening to get a feel of, oh God, do I actually want to spend 45 minutes listening to these?
Amen, sis.
So I'm going to pass it over to Nicola, and I'm going to be like, I want 4 things from you for the people.
For the people, about me.
Name, age, mini history, and just a fun fact for everyone.
Fun fact, there are many.
Many.
Yeah, okay, so here I go. My name is Nicola Hesham. People call me Nick. I am 26, 27 in July. That means I'm a Leo. Let's see, brief history about me. I'm an assistant manager, believe it or not, in a retail chain I'd rather not mention.
No, please don't.
I like my job.
We'd all like to keep our jobs.
Yeah, so I got a tiny human. His name is Nicholas. He is 4 and feral and adorable. Fun fact about me, Anya. As I said in the blooper reel, fucking deadly afraid of big dogs, sloths. I'm afraid of so many things.
I don't get it, man.
You wouldn't
can't.
think so, because
I can't.
Yeah, because I smile and laugh at almost everything, but I'm so terrified of a lot of things.
This girl basically told me that she is petrified of cows, and I'm like,
yeah,
they're the most gentle,
sheep.
Docile. What? Farm animals. You're basically scared of farm animals.
Oh yeah.
What happened to you?
We could go into it, but that's
Please
not
don't.
a fun fact.
That's not a fun fact.
I know. Let's see. What else is fun fact about me? Can't get water in my ears.
Welcome to bodily abnormalities.
No, I think it's more of a mental thing, because I used to have to wear pure sporty Speedo earplugs in the shower, because I was so deathly paranoid of water getting in my ears. I would go to the hairdresser and they'd see me taking out this little capsule of earplugs, and I could see the look of, oh, she's out without a minder. You know?
This poor young one.
Yeah.
Where's your mommy or carer?
You here alone? Do you
have a
money?
badge?
Do you have money? So, do you have a badge? Yeah. If I drove, I'd have one of those. You know the way people have disabled signs? I'd have one with the Speedo earplugs on it. Yeah, so, but like, I'm totally over that phase now.
Okay,
It was pure mental, where one time, no, it was more than once, maybe 3 times from swimming in primary school, I would get horrendously sore ears, and I was like, can't get water in my ears.
That's it.
Mental
Done.
block up. That brick wall was
never happening again.
Never happening again.
Not running the risk of it.
Yeah, only until recently. It was actually when I moved in here, I realised, shit, I left my earplugs in Parkmore.
Oh no, whatever will
what
I
will
do?
Oh, I'll have to wash my hair without earplugs.
I'll have to be an adult.
Yeah, I had to take the hose down and carefully go around my ears. And then I get this question all the time, like, well, how do you wash the inside of your ears? With a damp face cloth. I don't just stick water. Who puts a fucking hose to their ear? Come on. Okay, fun facts. Back to the point.
I love how your fun fact has just been your irrational fear.
My fun facts have all been fears.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Okay, I'll give one positive. I'm writing a book.
There you go. That's a fun fact.
I'm actually writing a dark comedy book.
I've actually read a couple of pages that you've read. I've never laughed more. And not in a, I'm laughing because it's my friend and I'm trying to like give her that little boost of confidence. No, I've literally never laughed more at like 10 pages in a book. in my life.
That makes
It's
me-
so good.
That makes me fuzzy inside on you, I'm not gonna lie.
You're welcome, boo.
Yeah, so
You're
yeah,
welcome.
that's I think they're all my facts. I think so, yeah.
Well, basically, mine is pretty boring. People think I live a much more exciting life than I actually do. Like, I'm 29, pushing that old 30 now, and telling you it's coming up fast.
30 is just a number that gets
I can tell you, life begins at 30. She lied.
She cried.
She cried. She panicked internally.
Internal scream.
Internal meltdown. But yeah, no, like mini history means that I'm literally one of those people that's always kind of been around.
Yeah, always.
I've always just kind of hovered.
You've always been this consistent person.
Always kind of been there. Not doing much, but always there. Yeah.
Always there.
Kind of like 7-Eleven. You know, like I'm always there. Wasn't it? It's from like the Boondock Saints. He's like, we're like 7-Eleven. We're not always doing business, but we're always open.
It's like how you barely see a Spar anymore, but you drive through that one town and you see a Spar, and you're like, do you remember under the tree at Spar?
I'm the Spar. I'm the tree. Yeah, like I bounced around from like job to job to job. I lived Limerick, Galway, the whole shebang, and I have finally set down roots, purchased a property,
Mup on you.
become a pure, decent adult.
A pure death in the door.
Myself and the old husband.
Now, what a legend.
The old husband.
He's such a
I tell
legend.
you. And fun fact about me, I'm one of the 11% of people in the world that are left-handed.
Let it go on.
No, I'm a minority and I deserve
My
respect.
dad is... You're not a minority.
We are.
My dad's left-handed and a mechanic. He functions, okay?
I'm left-handed and I function. You said I don't function? No.
It's sounding like you're not, if you
No.
call yourself a
I
minority.
want more respect to the fact that I'm left-handed. Just saying.
I respected you not knowing that as well.
I actually respect you less now that I know that. No, I think it's one of those things that it's one of the things about me that I'm like it. How do I explain it? I can't explain it now. I'm gonna try to explain it. I can't.
It's that one thing about you.
Yeah, and like it's one of the things that no matter what you're doing in life, if you pick up a pen in your left hand, somebody's gonna comment, "Oh, you're a lefty." I'm like,
don't they call it kitog?
Kitog is actually
Both hands.
No, that's ambidextrous.
Oh, yeah.
Kitog is actually a really offensive word, apparently. I think there's like this weird history.
Wait. Is it apparently or you find it offensive?
No, it's a story someone told me once that it was the translation from the Old Irish means wrong.
Oh, really?
So to be a kitog meant that you were wrong-handed. And that's why a lot of people in the 40s and 50s, they were made to be right-handed.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I think there's like a weird... I
think my mom said, like, when they're in primary school, her sister is left-handed, and she used to get bet.
Yeah, they used to, and this is actually, let's go into the dark times, lads. They used to put something in your hand, your left hand, and sellotape it closed, so you had to write with your right hand.
Like dog shit or something.
No, that's just
burning rosary beads.
A crucifix. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, so that's my fun fact, so get fucked. Oh, Lord above. But so, basically, the way this is going to work is, well, we're planning on it, is myself and Nicola are going to pick a topic we want to talk about.
Tell the people on it.
Telling them, preaching. We're going to pick a topic every week, and we're going to have an out conversation about it.
Yeah.
So we're going to base it around our like day-to-day lives.
Yeah.
We're in two completely different jobs.
Yeah.
We have a completely different job history.
Yeah.
And we deal with people on a very different basis.
Yeah. It's probably the only thing that's in common with our jobs is people.
Suck.
Yeah. People suck so bad. Like,
So
you
bad.
already know it before you work with people, but when you work with people,
Yeah.
you fucking know it.
And I think we're in two jobs as well. Or like say you're in retail, you and your co-workers get it.
We have a mutual understanding.
You
about
just
people.
know it's going to be shit. Whereas I work in security and like on a shift when you're literally standing there, you just know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be a bad night, lads.
Yeah, it's so true though. Like, you can tell from the moment you open.
Yeah.
Fuck, there must have been a full moon last night.
They're all out together.
You know straight away. It's where you're really intuitive with people when you start working with them.
Yeah.
You're so in tune with people's moods.
It's weird, like, and like I was working last night, and it was like just this vibe had kind of spread through everybody, that this is just not going to be a good night.
Yeah.
And it was messy, like there was no problems, but it's just that kind of everyone's on the same level. So but I think that even though you work in retail and I work in security, we still understand it. So
like, I mean, for every like 10 bad people, there's like 2 really nice ones.
Like legends.
Like really nice people. Like nothing's a fuss. Like they're the type that like if you've had a rude customer before you've served them, they'd be like, Jesus, what's their problem? You're like, right?
I love it. Or I love when I get this weird buzz. Like anyone who's listening who's in security, I don't know, is it just me? But if you get one of those walkouts where someone's being really, really cheeky to you, like fine, come on, out you go, that's it, grand. And they're doing the whole like, oh, what's your problem? What's your problem? You walk them out, and if you walk back into that room and you just have that eye contact from that one person who gives you the nod of
like, well
done an ass, well done you, and I'm like, thanks,
do my job.
Do like a like the celebratory hand dust of, well, there goes
imaginary
that guy.
Dust goes flying.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like that little kind of like a chin nod of respect, man, respect.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, absolute legend.
You son of a bitch.
But I don't know if we've actually any topics lined up for this episode. Did we? Did you have anything particular? We were kind of going to wing the first episode to kind of get the feel for it.
See, we don't. The whole like premise of this, right? If you're listening, hoping for like gossip or like heavy subject, like we want to go into subjects that are relevant, but we don't want this to be like you're in the car on a Monday morning and the first thing you're hearing about is something fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Like how me and Anya came about this is because, like, for all the bad things in life, we carry it very lightly.
Yeah. Approach everything with a positive attitude.
You have to.
Yeah, because like life is fucking shit.
It is.
It's bad as it is. Like we don't want to bring anyone else down. And okay, if you're not into the topics that we are talking about and you want us to kind of change it up, we are open to anything. If something has happened and you want to send us in a message, you'll be like, hey, blah 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 blah, this is the situation. What do you think? We'll actually sit down and we'll have like
completely anonymous.
Yeah, completely anonymous. Like we're not going to call out like, hey, this goes out to Jimmy down the field.
What up? Your life is fun.
Like this is it. Like so, like we're totally open to if people want to hear specific things or there's something that we're talking about that you don't really agree with. We're totally open to a debate. Like we want to get to talk to people.
Of course.
You know, and if there's something you want, ask and ye shall receive.
Just DM us, slip into our DMs.
Slip into those DMs there. But we also have a fun idea we have a bonus wheel.
Oh my god.
Right? And we have actually titled all of our topics on it. Basically, how would you explain it? I don't know how you'd explain it. Basically, stuff that we could talk about when we run out of shit to say.
Yeah. So like there's different topics like, will I just name them?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so there's one called Anya Tries.
Oh god.
And how did we come about this fucking gem?
Nicola's an asshole.
So basically, that's another fun fact about me. I'm quite good at impressions.
Oh my god, yeah, okay. So I'll frame this one because it'll sound like you're
set it up on it.
I'll set it up because it looks like you're tooting your own horn. Nicola toot toot beep beep. Nicola is ridiculously good at like just picking up accents. She's like a little cartoon character floating around the place. That at any given time, she could be talking to herself like Dora in the kitchen, or she's Snapchatting you with a German accent. I can't tell.
It's Wonderbra, darling.
It's Wonderbra. I can't tell is it Spectrum or just wit. It's
definitely
one or the
Spectrum.
other. It's one or the other.
I'm flipping Spectrum.
Flipping that coin repeatedly. So, but something that's a fact about me is I am notoriously bad at accents.
It's beautiful.
It's not. It's terrible because I'll try to do it, and then in my head it sounds hilarious. But then to everyone else is like, why is you on doing an Indian accent in the corner to herself?
It was Scottish.
That was Scottish. No, I can't do it. So Nicola got it into her head that she would like to embarrass me and make me try shit I don't want to do.
So uncomfortable.
It's so awkward right now.
I'm like the most awkward person.
But like I have one of the most annoying voices as it is.
You don't though.
Oh, I hate my own voice.
Mine is fucking rattly as fuck.
Well, for someone who talks as much as I do, you think, how does she hate her own voice? Listen to her, she never shuts up.
Maybe it's like your brain trying to be like, You'll get it better today.
Yeah, this is just practice to make my voice better. Constantly talking. So Nick, that's one of our fun.
Yeah, basically Anya's gonna try things that she's kind of uncomfortable with, which is a good growth.
It's good. It's good for my whole,
And it's very entertaining for me.
Yeah, so it's a plus.
Right, next topic then. Old school.
Old school is, the way to describe it would be stuff that's around today that was around when we were kids, but it's not as good as it was.
Yeah.
Like,
Cocoa Pops aren't the same.
Just like freedom as kids, like to disappear off into the
I love
wilderness
how I
and
went
come back.
straight to food.
You went straight to food. I was like, oh my god. Cocoa Puffs aren't the same.
We're talking about the real topics here, guys.
Like the fact that they don't make Mars Delight anymore. Can we just...
Why did you bring that up? Do you know what I saw at the shop? Centre there in Dublin Road the other day? Flumps. They have them at the fucking till.
What the fuck is a flump? Oh, is that marshmallow thing? Yes. Oh my god, you look so angry right now.
What the flump on you?
What the flump? You went straight to rage. Like straight. There was no like temperature drop. It was straight to
I went
rage.
straight in. I went in dry.
I was like, what the fuck is a flump?
I didn't buy you dinner first.
I mean, get a damn drink.
So yeah, old school is basically, I think that kind of ties in with stuff like things young people wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
Like,
or they have it, but they don't realise how good it was beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, God. I made a list of the fact that, like, Capri Suns tasted better as a kid. Yeah. I think, do you know what? It's the lack of sugar.
It is.
They're taking sugar out of everything.
All the good stuff. Yeah. Like. So then next topic is, like, do you remember? Which kind of ties in with old school. So it'll be more like TV shows.
Or stuff that's literally not around anymore. Yeah. Like, kids can't even compare it.
Yeah.
Because they don't have it.
Yeah.
Do you know, like the fact that Goosebumps, they tried to make out that Goosebumps films and stuff like, oh, Goosebumps is back. You're like, nah, it's not nah. Or like, Are You Afraid of the Dark was one.
Oh, it's brilliant. I love that show.
What? That terrified me.
Oh, I loved it.
I'm pretty sure I slept on like a floor.
Is Goosebumps the one with the dog in the intro?
Hun. No, that's yeah, it is. Yeah, the yellow eyes, the Labrador.
Then what was the Are You Afraid of the Dark one?
Oh, it's like where like they were coming through the park at night. Kind of think it's all like a first person camera, and the swing is going and the seesaw.
I do not.
Oh,
it kind of goes.
Stop.
Yeah, right. Like
no, I hate it.
Your hair stuck up.
I'm not gonna lie. I am very easily frightened.
Yeah.
I don't like horror films. I don't like any of this.
She's shaking like a nervous dog.
But again, I'm like, I don't like it.
Right, next topic, innit?
Yeah.
Did you know? Isn't it? Did you know?
Oh, okay. I thought you were going somewhere with that.
Did you know?
Okay, so every week, if we spin the wheel and Did You Know came up, we're going to try and out Did You Know each other. Yeah. And we want people to vote on whose Did You Know fact was better.
Keep going down, Simpson.
All you took's away her list of 12 Did You Knows.
I looked at her notebook earlier and she snatched it out of my hand and was like, get off my topics. Get off my notebook. And I was like...
It's a low-key competition. Like, sorry.
Okay. Alright. Right, next section, next topic. Famicdotes.
Famicdotes, as so named by the wonderful Stephen Hession.
My broski.
It's basically going to be our favourite childhood stories of shit that we definitely wouldn't get away with nowadays.
Oh my god, there's so many gems in there. There's so many.
But I think your family and my family were very like in the way of like
just fucking antics.
Oh, we were wildlings. We were raised like
you see, that's the funny thing.
Nowhere.
Like we were, but then we were so shy around other people. Do you know, Mum and Dad would bring you to their friends' house or even
go visit,
sitting there like just sitting in the kitchen.
Go and visit and supping on a 7-Up or something.
It was always 7-Up.
Oh, it was 7-Up. It's because it was cheap.
Yeah, so Famicdotes will basically be like
childhood
memories, stories, family stories, kind of things like that. And then next one, which is really kind of important to us, is fried noodles.
Fried noodles.
It's basically highlighting mental health, but it's going to be in the lightest way possible.
Yeah. If people are in any way like, okay, they think you can't make fun of mental health,
you definitely can.
We approach various forms of mental health. Like everyone in this world has been touched by it.
Yeah.
There's nobody who's gotten out scot-free.
No.
There's something going on with everybody.
Like I said to you the other day in the car, sure everyone has fucking holes in their socks.
Everyone has everyone is holding their sounds. And like, it's so true. Like, it's so we're gonna try and approach it in the way of stories that we know
Like,
and lighthearted joking
You
about
like
it.
say, for example, this is how I explained it to Anya. It's like it's describing your anxiety.
Mm.
My one is the first time I went up to head office with
Mm.
my job. I was so socially anxious and nervous of everybody. I held a snack bar with a bit of chocolate in it that was melting in my hand for 45 minutes because I was too nervous, anxious, and so aware of myself to get up and just put it in the bin.
Yeah.
Because I felt like everybody was going like, who the fuck does she think she is? A fucking cheeky.
Why is she walking across the room? Like, who
Who
is
is she? Like, how did she get a management job? And I'd be there like, I hate myself so much. Why am I like this?
Whereas, like, and like this thing is like they fall under the same umbrella, but my anxiety always stems back to the fact of, am I annoying people?
Mm.
Am I like, should I have said that? Why did I say that? Why are people now like, the second I leave a room, I have a paranoia that the people inside that room are now talking about me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. In my worst days, I would have hovered slightly outside the door, going just in case I hear my name. But that's so. This is what we're saying is that everyone has some sort of form of something.
Yeah.
But it's all different. So there's no point approaching it like well, this is our opinion on this. We're just gonna approach it with
like my
comedy.
thing is, if it's supposed to be a subject that you need to talk about, like why not like make it light?
Yeah.
Why not? Like, why does it always have to be this heavy? Like, you see videos for promoting mental health on Facebook, and they're always so depressing.
Yeah.
It makes you not want to talk about it.
Yeah.
That's the approach
Pretty
I
much.
find. So if you can come at it with like a sense of humor, or like even just like again just being light about it, it alleviates it a bit, where it normalizes
like, even
it.
tell your story about like, oh God, my anxiety was so bad the last year. I never guessed the stupid thing I did.
Yeah.
Do you know, little things like that, like approaching it in a funny way of taking away the stigma of you should feel bad. that you have
Taking
this.
away the power anxiety has over
Yeah,
it.
and like I approach it in a completely different way of I will never lead with the fact of I've never been diagnosed with, and I will say that straight out. I have never bothered to go and speak to anyone or find out, oh, is this a symptom of this? Because my approach to it is, fuck it, sure.
Yeah.
I get up every morning and tell myself I'm class and I'm grand. Do you know? That's how I deal with it.
Yeah.
Whereas other people need a little bit more assistance, like they need to talk to somebody who can give them that little bit of a boost. So why not just fucking talk about it, lads? And if anyone is listening and they want to send in some private messages, it doesn't matter what it is.
Oh my God, we'd love to help.
Yeah, we'd love to like chit chat to people because we'd like to get everybody else's sides of it.
Yeah, like because we're only coming from our perspective.
Yeah.
Like we're like you could be listening to this and be in the darkest fucking trench of your life.
Yeah.
But if we brought something where I was like, oh my God, yeah, that actually happened. Like me with my fucking melted snack
your
bar.
melted snack bar. Has anybody else sat there afraid to walk across a classroom, an office, in a shop, and you just put something in the bin?
Yeah.
Like, if that has happened to you, like, here's proof that you are not the only person.
You are not the only one.
Have you ever hovered outside a door for like a split second just to make sure someone's not laughing at you?
Or talking about it.
You're not alone in that sort of situation.
That's filthy paranoia setting in.
Goddamn paranoia.
Oh, so filthy.
You dirty.
You dirty paranoia.
But yeah, so like...
we spoke about that topic like the most out of all of them, so I think that's
We're circling. Definitely you're circling. You're circling.
I'm circling.
I think there's only two more.
So the next one is retails, which we briefly touched on there.
Yeah, so retails is basically how we're going to talk about our jobs and stuff that happens. So stories.
Retails.
Yeah.
Retails.
I love how you're like literally having that little pride moment, knowing full well this entire podcast has come about based on the word retails.
Retails.
Where Nicola thought it would be really funny to write a blog or a post or some sort.
I was sending some like Snapchats to friends, not in my story, because I was so paranoid.
Yeah, because I was getting them, and it was like retails, RETALES, and I was like, "This is story time for me, and I'm living for it." Do you know?
Next one then is head melters.
Head melters is basically stuff that happens on a day-to-day basis that just wrecks your balls.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Literally, it's the grinds your gears of this entire podcast.
Yeah.
And mine will probably 99% of the time stem back to bad drivers.
Yeah.
99% of the time.
Mine is rude people.
It's just
always been rude people. Like, it doesn't even have to be in work. Do you know, like, if you're queuing up in a shop, like in Dunn's, in the Air Square Shopping Centre, oh my God, older people are notorious for skipping the queue, and they just go ahead of you.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the fucking till, like, I'm not saying all the staff, some of the staff don't even say hello to you. And I don't know why, it just drives me crazy. And it's just like, it takes 2 seconds to say hello. Just say hello.
Yeah.
Just say hello.
Just like, come on.
You could be making
not
someone's
that
day.
bad. Yeah, that smile or that hello could really change someone's day.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, whereas mine is literally just head melters. Actually, I'm going to change the 99% to like a 50.
Well, a solid 50, right?
A solid 50. Because I work in security.
Yeah.
So, like, if this is being recorded on a Monday or a Tuesday, I'm gonna have some person has stood. Literally, they're gonna have stood out in my brain over the weekend.
I can't wait.
This is gonna be so. But I'm living for the fact that we kind of did like a little touch of each of them.
Yeah.
To give you an idea.
So that's basically our wheel, isn't it?
This is our wheel. So basically, if there is something that we majorly want to talk about, we're going to give a little dedicated...
Yeah, or if you want us to change us up a bit.
Yeah, send in any...
And we'll add it to the wheel.
Oh, it literally has a... Did you hear that? Did you hear that spin?
Haha! We got sound effects!
So today's one would have been Do You Remember? So this is the example of the wheel. The bonus wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel.
Do you remember when Roscommon got a wheel? Was that last year? 'Twas New Year's Eve.
I would like to apologise to all of my family in Roscommon. I am not associated.
I've got family in Roscommon as well. It's alright.
We're fucked. That's not nobody. Everyone knows now not to fuck with Roscommon. So upstroke down.
Up Lansburg. Right. Let's see now. What's next on the agenda?
I think we're pretty much touched on everything.
Yeah.
This is just our kind of like our introductory.
Yeah, we have to have some secrets.
Some secrets?
Yeah, about the upcoming episodes.
So, I don't know, have you got any secrets about the upcoming episodes?
I don't know, we could come up with more stuff like No, there will be more things. It's not just those topics from the wheel.
No, the wheel is basically our third finisher for everything. Like, I think it's one of the things that it'll kind of tide everything in and that it's something that you can kind of look forward to. And if you have got stuff you want to send in with the different topics on it, we can read them out when that subject comes up.
Also, as well, a huge thing for me that I've always wanted to do is like have music guests on. So if there's anybody listening who's even like young people starting off playing music and they're listening, or like maybe if you're a young parent and you have a kid who's playing music, any parent listening to this and you have a kid who's playing music, we'd love to have them on.
100%.
Playing music is massive for me. As well, like we'll be promoting, hopefully, like gigs around town, any festivals, kind of things.
Local charities. If there's anyone in the local Tuam area that is like
fundraising,
like if you're thinking of doing a run or
you're
bagpacking, like I saw a couple of young lads in the square the last day collecting for a sports team, and I'm like, it'd be so nice to be able to go like, oh hey, if you're around on this day, just kind of go support these kids.
It's very important, yeah.
My croc is stuck on me foot.
I cannot believe you wear Crocs.
I'm sorry, they're comfortable.
You're rocking out with your Crocs out there.
Rock out with your croc out. I'm gonna have to move all of this, lads.
I'm gonna do a helicopter.
Oh wow. Oh, you are pushing it this time.
I'm gonna hit with that croc.
But musical guests. So what we're actually gonna do is, not for this particular episode, but we're also going to be setting up our YouTube page.
Yes.
So the YouTube page is basically going to be the behind the scenes of what the fuck is going on. So I'm so sorry you can't see my wonderful Crocs right now.
They're pink with a purple strap.
I'm telling you, boo boo.
Oh my god.
I know, and they're
It's
comfiest.
like you chopped off Barney's feet.
Like basically like that.
Yum yum pumpernickel bread.
What is wrong with that?
It's from Barney when they sang about bread.
What season was that? Because I missed.
Probably like 5 or something.
I definitely don't remember Pumpernickel.
Definitely was 5. Do you remember they sing about bread? Yum yum something bread.
No, the one that I remember all the ones when you were a kid. It was like that.
Apples and bananas.
Raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops.
That's a great one.
That was a good one.
Do you not remember apples and bananas?
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. God.
Oh my
Man,
god, what are we
I'm-
talking about?
And we're talking about Bernie all of a sudden.
This is gonna be talking about the real topics, guys.
What was your favourite Barney song?
Just leave a comment. Just leave a comment anywhere.
Doesn't matter where it is. Just put it in the post box. It's fine.
Put it in post box. Right. So yeah, we're like again. Any other topics you want us to talk about?
No, everyone send in because like this is obviously our pilot and this is obviously our first time doing anything
We
like
just
this.
want to give you a structure of how
Yeah.
things are gonna go down.
We want you to get used to the sound of our voices and whether or not you want to like assassinate
If you
us
still
now.
want to keep listening. A little bit softer now.
I wasn't expecting that voice at all. This is literally going to be the weirdest podcast for people to listen to because my voice rarely changes and it sounds like I'm having like a fucking guest in here every 5 minutes,
etc.
etc.
It wasn't Neil's
But
Miss Patricia.
yeah, other than that, I want to do a big thank you as well to obviously for our intro music, which you've all heard,
Steve Hession
Steve Hession, the one and only
featuring my baby child
the Bella
Nicholas.
Child.
That's whose little voice it is, isn't it?
It was just we happened to mention to him like, oh, we'd love to do like a custom intro and like what was it about? He couldn't have been 20 minutes at it.
Oh, I'd say yeah.
And he
15,
just like
20
went
minutes.
into the zone.
And then he was like, Nick, come here, I want to record you. Say, well, what's the story, Sham? And it was just like, this is amazing.
yeah.
He's like a modern Mozart.
Oh my god, he's like so fantastic.
Yeah, he's alright, like.
Yeah, he's alright. He's
He's
small doses.
average
Small
Steve.
doses. Small
Average
doses.
Steve.
If you want to check out Steve's Instagram, he's Steve_Hession.
Yeah.
And you can also check out any of his tattoo flash sheets because that's what he's at the
AWOL,
moment.
name drop. AWOL.
AWOL. Here's one he prepared earlier. Holds up mine and Nicola's arms. Do you know? Definitely check him out. I don't know if you want to go follow Nicola. She's on Nick Hesh Bomb
On that gram, yeah.
on that gram, yeah. I'm just you'll find me. Don't worry, I'll find you. It's alright.
Check the Chuck Norris of Instagram.
I'm on FBI levels of stalker. Like, I'm on a no-fly list, at least one country in this world. And yeah, go to our Instagram at Fuckled Up. We're on Facebook at the moment.
Facebook.
The
The Book of Faith.
the good book, as Niall calls it.
It's a good book.
The good book.
Sounds like a very good book.
Yeah, and as I said, we haven't got a YouTube set up at the moment.
But we're so working on it because we had so much
Yeah.
fun doing that the
The
promo video.
bloopers reel
Yeah.
was a complete accident.
Mm.
I think it's because we were like, okay, we're gonna sit down, do the promo, roll out the notes, happy out. 2 hours later,
Just
No promo.
tears.
tears and sweat, red in the face, cracked phone screen.
We were up to like what, 2 in the morning,
easily.
and then up for work the next morning.
Easily.
Yeah,
Like it was the
such
thing-
crack.
I think it was at least 4 hours to get a 54-second promo video. So that's what says that we will not be putting any of the whole videos up on YouTube because we just
We just want the snippets.
the snippets of the behind the scenes. If we have any musical guests coming, we're gonna put them up on the YouTube and on the Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Like if anybody wants to send in fan art of things that they like or stuff they want us to show, and if anyone would like to do a little caricature of myself and Nicola,
Oh, that'd be class.
that would be fantastic. We are looking for a new cover page on our Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyone out there that wants to chip in, you know where we are. We're very easy to get a hold of.
We're so easy.
Nicola's easy.
I'm not easy. I'm easy breezy.
Easy breezy lemon squeezy.
1 toodle plus 1 toodle.
No, wundle and wundle is
2 doodles. On that note, I'm signing off.
yeah. What, you're signing off?
I'm saying goodbye on it.
Oh, sorry. I was like, signing off what?
I've got work in the morning. In my job that I love and do not want to lose.
I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to stay in bed and edit this.
Fuck you.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in and listening. Sorry it was a bit waffly today, but we kind of just wanted to get it all out there, give you a little snippet.
It'll be good, I swear.
Promise we're not
Stand
sociopaths. Aggressively. I've been Anya.
I've been Nick. That
Oh.
was so weird.
Yeah, you kind of.
Let me do that again. Take 2. I've been Nick. That was worse.
That was worse. You were too hyped about your
Okay,
own
hang on.
name.
Sure, I was Nick, like.
Yeah, that's Nicola right there. We've been Fuckled Up, and we hope you have an absolutely fantastic week, and we will catch you all later.
We hope it's fucking mint.
Bye.